What's up, everybody? Happy New Year, and welcome back. It's the best, the baddest, your girl, Meikko Love, and you're listening to Inexperienced Adults on ATL's Next 100. Make sure you guys stay tuned. We have so much to talk about, so stay here, stay locked in. We'll see you in a second.
You can come get rich with us. You gon' eat or you gon' starve. Keep it certified. Here to sin, I pay them not to rob. Pop out 2020 color, and I'm riding in the stars. Know some people hate that I'm on top. I bulletproof the car. All the members make free bands. All packs live like they cracking cards. Juno for a fact, I keep it real. You still ain't take the chart. Why she talking crazy about me like gon' do more than my part? I can't play with my creation. Give the world to my little boys. I've been saving more than I've been spending. That's what I be on. I'm a human, I'm not perfect. I know sometimes I be wrong.
I need some of this. No, don't give him no more. You're not gonna be able to.
I'm like, come and put that pussy on me. Don't be running from me. If I like it, I spend money on it. Get whatever from me. Put 6 figures in your business. I do real shit. I drop cash at the dealership. They'll mail your pink slip. She make sure she keep her nails did and her wig fixed. Went to jail and that way held me down. She a real bitch. 100 rounds in a double drum. This a kill tech. Meikko been in prison for a while, but he still flex. I told Brody them to park the car, but they still wreck. I don't think nobody around still, but I still check. I don't got 100 mil yet, I can't chill yet. But don't get it misconstrued yet, I get real checks. Baby fucking like a porn star, we have real sex. Have nobody in our business, we take lyric checks. Say she like when I perform, so I fuck her with my chains on. And she handle her part, so I let her play the main role. Ain't had to get rich for these partners, still with the same folks. And I can't beef with none of you niggas, not in the same boat. You never gon' get caught up about it, know how the game go. Tin chain bustin' look like rainbows. I'm like, come and put that pussy on me. Don't be running from me. If I like it, I spend money on it. Get whatever from me. Put 6 figures in your business. I do real shit. I drop cash at the dealership. They'll mail your pink slip. She make sure she keep her nails did and her wig fixed. Went to jail and that way held me down. She a real bitch. 100 rounds in a double drum. This a kill tech. Meikko been in prison for a while, but he still flex. I'm like, come and put that pussy on me. Don't be running from me. If I like it, I spend money on it. Get whatever from me.
Smirk. Big brr.
Cherry Production.
I don't know where you get something back from me, shit. Yeah, I get it, this shit in blood, Bitch, I got my own fight, don't need security in the club. All they wolfing on the neck, nigga, I thought you was a thug. I ain't got nowhere to go, I shot up everywhere they was. Yeah, you know who took this shit from you, come get it back in blood. Brr, brr, bitch, come get it back in blood. We ain't mask up, no Dodger X, niggas know who it was. Before shit just like the 80s, want some back, get it in blood. Yeah, you know who took this shit from you, come get it back in blood. If a nigga killer ain't dead, you should wear no RP shirt. We had 300 shots up in the car before we picked up dirt. You niggas who ain't got shit going, go grab a glizzy, get alert. Shots to G-Post RP and the reason he in the dirt. Brr, you gotta know I go too far. Got 2 O's up on this 100, one of them might stand for O-Block. About 20 some shots left up in the K, 15 still in the Glock. Leave my door unlocked and stop, I like getting on feet, park the car. Brr, we getting up close, doing dirty, I ain't showing love. 11,000 all ones, left my right pocket in the club. These blue faces up on me dirty, I went got it out the mud. If I took some, get it in blood, I don't give a fuck where we was. Bitch, I got my own fight, don't need security in the club. All they wolfing on the neck, nigga, I thought you was a thug. I ain't got nowhere to go, I shot up everywhere they was. Yeah, you know who took this shit from you, come get it back in blood. Brr, brr, bitch, come get it back in blood. We ain't mask up, no Dodger X, niggas know who it was. It's doing shit just like the 80s, want some back, get it in blood. Yeah, you know who took this shit from you, come get it back in blood.
Killed your man, you keep on talking, better get that shit in blood. Give my shorty them a dub, then they gon' walk inside the club. Hit his little ass with that switch, I bet that switch up his nerve. Fuck the ops inside my city, look bro, put them in the mud. You can't come back to your hood, huh? No. He was dissing on my cousin, now his ass all in that wood, huh? Book his ass, I wish he would come. Pussy. V-Roy pop up out that car with that new Glock, I wish he would run. His ass playing, bitch, I'm really icy, really icy. Too icy, that's my dog. But fool, you know I'm really shiesty. You told all them OT niggas that you really slide. Pussy. Tell the truth about your game, bitch, they really dying.
Bitch, I got my own fight, don't need security bitch. Brr. Get it back in blood. Big brr.
Jerry Production.
You know you love me. It's your girl Meikko Love, and welcome back. You're back with Inexperienced Adults. Y'all, it is a new year. We are 7 days into the new year. What is going on? What is up? I feel like it's been so busy, but like not at the same time. But so much has happened, and I really want to get into Von Miller and his ex-fiance, Megan Denise, and everything that was going on with that. So let's go ahead and get into some girl chat, please. So I don't know if you guys know, but Von Miller, who plays for the Denver Broncos, which is like my team because I'm from Colorado, y'all. I am like so disappointed that I have to cancel him out, and I don't even like canceling celebrities like that, but he gotta go. So Miller was sending messages to his ex-fiance Megan Denise. She's pregnant and he doesn't want the child. So he's sending her messages like, I'm praying for a miscarriage and it's the biggest mistake of my life. Y'all, what makes me so sad about this is like, I look at the Broncos and I really like our players because I feel like they're never in any type of scandal. And they're so wholesome. Like, in my mind, they're so wholesome. And here we have Von Miller, who is our MVP, doing some disgusting ass shit. And now he has to go. Like, go where? I don't know. But that he's disgusting. And to be telling a woman that you once cared for and you loved her enough to propose to her that you're praying for a miscarriage, like, any guy that puts his girl, that's excessive. Like, any guy that puts the woman who is carrying his seed in distress and all that can rot in hell. Like, what are you doing? That's supposed to be a woman and a man's like most exciting time, when you reach a certain age and you're in love and whatever and you have kids. Like, that's all supposed to be exciting. So you just bringing her like mad stress, like, and you doing that on purpose because we already know what you wishing for. Yeah. So damn, Vaughn, I'm so disappointed. I'm so disappointed. Did you see that?
Nah, I missed that.
You didn't see that?
I remembered that one, so nah, I missed
it just happened, but there's been so much happening within these past like day or two or whatever. So
we're gonna talk about all of it real quick.
Like Capitol Hill.
Yeah, I couldn't wait to walk into here today.
Georgia showing the fuck out this election year. Let's talk about it. We're gonna talk about that and Phil, so make sure y'all stay locked in with us because I have to talk about white privilege again on this show. Like,
we never gonna stop talking about it.
We're never gonna stop. It's not gonna happen. I wish that it would, but it's not because these motherfuckers are so privileged. Okay. For those who are big Aaliyah fans, I know so many people still listen to her music if they can. I know I used to have her CD. It's actually her music's going to be on streaming platforms this year. They have not given a specific date to exactly when that will happen. It's supposed to happen actually this month, but there's not a day. But I think that's pretty cool because I know a lot of people have been asking for Aaliyah's music to be put back on streaming platforms and whatnot. So the fact that her fans are getting to carry that on and continue hearing her beautiful voice, I think that's great. And I'm excited to hear all of that music and download. Speaking of music, Jasmine Sullivan is dropping her album this Friday, probably at midnight. It's called Hotels. We're ready. We ready?
Hi. What's up? You already know. It's your girl DJ. And I hope everyone's having a great new year.
Yeah, we having a great new
year.
Everybody
what's
see
going
DJ.
on?
She all fashionably late and everything.
Sorry, y'all. Life happens.
Mm-hmm. Life does happen. What's been going on with everybody's new year? What's going on now that we can all talk?
I just feel real ambitious this year.
Okay.
I'm feeling good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
All of America blue. They said they was gonna send us our 2,000. I don't have no complaints. Not today. Maybe tomorrow though.
Maybe tomorrow.
Okay,
DJ, how you been?
I've been great. Honestly,
other business adventures are taking off for me, and and I'm excited to see where they're going. So I'm ready.
Good for you. Also voted.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
What about you?
I feel like we haven't been together in like so long. It's been like what, 2-3 weeks since we
maybe.
It's crazy, right?
Yeah, like
since
before
Christmas. Birth or
Christmas.
something. My long line sisters, where y'all been at?
Oh my goodness.
Literally, I've just been working. I've been trying to plan like what I want to do this year, some things that I want to accomplish and get done. So I'm really like, I'm ready. I'm nervous for this year, but I'm ready. I'm ready. Anything is better than 2020.
We're ready.
Like SpongeBob.
Yeah.
Okay, what you got for girl chat?
Alrighty, so obviously we just now coming back from the holidays, even though we're about to go into one romantic one, but the two major, Thanksgiving and New Year's, right? So obviously you have a lot of family coming over, but this is a great question for you, Meikko, because obviously you're a woman.
Okay.
But also you too, Quinton, in a way. Alrighty, so there was an issue with a marriage, or a man and a woman. Basically, her husband got upset because she fixed her dad's plate first. And
oh Lord.
Yes, it's something real. It's so small, and it's kind of like, really, you're really upset about this. But a lot of people are, still traditional like that, or believe in those certain things, like, the man of the house should get the first plate. But in this situation, the man or the husband felt like he should have got the first plate because it's his house. He pays bills.
Right.
But her dad. But it's her dad. So
nah, I'm sorry. Wait, let me go ahead and ask you a question.
I mean, so what do you think? Do you think that it's an issue, like who receives the first plate? Should the husband automatically receive the first plate because, it's his household?
Yeah.
Is the dad not married? The dad's not married? We're going to assume that the dad's not married.
Yeah, we're going to assume that the dad's not married. They didn't go
Okay.
into details on that.
Okay. I don't think that the dad's plate should have been fixed first. I think that
I second that.
it was a husband, correct? Not a boyfriend, a husband?
Husband.
A husband, you should have fixed his plate before fixing your father's. If you were going to fix your father's. Your father could have fixed his own plate, though. I'm just saying.
My whole thing is, when he not around, I get the first plate anyway.
So
Right.
why switch up?
Yeah.
I get that.
Especially,
I can appreciate
and then
that.
I understand the man's point of view when it's like, okay, I understand it's your dad, but this is my house.
Yeah.
It's probably my plate.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like the actual plate.
Right.
My
Like you
fork
paid
and-
for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the food.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I understand everybody can eat.
Right. But you first.
I mean, I'm not gonna, but at the same, I'm not the guy who's gonna be like, it's an issue
Right.
if your dad got the first plate, but
It's weird.
I was expecting it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I was waiting on it. When you fix it up and everything and you take it to your dad, I was like, oh.
So does that
Wait.
wait, so does that same thing stand for if you were with your mom and your wife, you would fix your
Yeah.
wife's plate?
Yeah.
Okay.
First. Okay. I mean, well,
If
as
that was
long
the
as
case.
you are equal on both sides, then I can
We good.
respect
First off,
and
they
appreciate
guess.
your
They're your
answer.
parents, but they guess. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? You're
Yeah.
not gonna
Right.
feed no guests before you feed your household, right?
Right.
Yeah.
It just makes sense.
That's a good point.
Or you can just, if it was me, I would just make the plates at the same time because I can multitask.
Yeah,
Which one
or
would you deliver first?
my husband.
His first.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter. Everybody get their food at the same time. That's
I don't
the
gotta go
point.
back and make
No.
nothing. It's
Exactly.
boom, boom, boom. Here's
Right.
yours, here's
Or if she
yours.
would've, like, they was, you know what I'm saying, sitting close to each other, or at least arms apart, she could have.
I have an
You know what
idea.
I'm
Why don't the men make the women's plates?
Yes.
Just make it easier. Because the woman probably cooked.
She most definitely did.
Most definitely cooked.
Y'all got me.
So y'all could get up.
Get
make
your
a
ass
plate.
up.
You know, every once in a while.
Right.
Not every time.
I feel like that whole situation, a lot of women be satisfied with the meal that they cooked. Like, they want to do the whole nine. Like,
I gotta make it late.
Yeah, like.
Not really.
No, I
at the end of
agree with that.
you talking about,
We know it's gonna be good. We tired. Let's sit down. Like, there's really no, I made this. I want to make it look good on the plate. Hell no.
No, I see both sides because I get being tired of being like, go ahead and get your plate or whatever or make it. But when I cook, I like to be like, okay, like, sometimes
snap.
one thing comes out better than the other. So I'm like,
Oh,
You get this one. I take the other one. Yeah.
Okay, I got so like the perfect golden like chicken, and you'll
Yeah.
probably get the burnt one before everybody else.
Yeah, I mean, I
Just
like a
in
little
case.
burnt, but yeah.
Right.
Like, I'm gonna give the best
dark.
one.
Right, I get you. Okay, so then another question. So should a man let a woman know that he is dating, or that he has been with another man? So this originally comes from, I'm not sure what the basketball player's name, but he was recently dating Jeffree Star, and obviously
Lord.
they're not together anymore.
Right.
So the question,
And now Jeffree Star is allegedly dating Kanye West.
oh, what the
I
fuck?
seen that earlier today. I was like, oh my god.
I mean, it feels like publicity stunts to me.
Must
but
be.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I mean, it only seems like publicity stunts because why would Jeffree Star's name be in twice? Like nobody cares about
Because the first guy
Jeffree
did
Star.
say that he paid.
Yeah.
Wait.
But
The first
Kanye
guy
don't
said
need
he
no
paid
money.
The basketball player dude for that whole thing. And then
Now Kanye.
apparently the guy robbed Jeffree Star. and
Right.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I saw that.
Allegedly.
Publicity stunts. And I mean, Kim and Kanye live for a good publicity stunt, and so does Chris. So
Right. So it could possibly be, but so the question is, do you feel like, Meikko, that you would want to know if a man has been sexually active or been with another man?
absolutely, I feel like that's a right of mine to
But
know.
I also think it's vice versa too.
If a woman has been with another woman, I feel like everything
Why she
needs
pointing
to
at
be
me?
open. Like let's just keep it open.
Wait.
What?
Why you pointing at me?
Like, why you pointing at me? Because you like woman and another woman.
Oh, I put it.
But I'm messing. I'm just messing. I'm just messing. Go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. No, I feel like it should definitely be an open discussion. I feel like I don't need to know who you slept with, but I need to know how many. Like, you know, like I feel like the whole sex conversation needs to be a topic. So whether you've slept with another man, whether I've slept with another girl, all of that needs to be discussed before we sleep with each other.
Right. So I totally agree, because I mean, it's a safe sex thing as well. Like, not
right.
only just because I wouldn't want to be with a man who's been with another man just because of my preference, but just to stay safe. Like, you know,
Yeah.
you going through back doors, and
We just need to be open
right.
so that, you know, so I can make the decision of whether I would like to continue our relationship or
Right.
not continue our relationship.
In this situation, he actually said that he feels like that a man shouldn't have to tell her, but I disagree. Like, you know, why wouldn't you?
I feel like it's a courtesy. Like, it's a courtesy to be like, you know what, this is my past, and I have done this, and that. I feel like it's a courtesy because you're ultimately going to be sleeping with your girlfriend or whoever it is. You're going to be sleeping with that person. So it's a courtesy to let them know if you had other dealings.
Exactly.
It just is.
So, but how in depth does it go? Because like,
I don't think
shit,
it
I
needs
wanna
to
know
go.
his name.
Yeah, I don't need to know his name. I don't need to know
I'm
when.
talking about like y'all want to know like how many though?
If
No.
the conversation comes
Yeah.
up.
For
Like-
me, I don't need to know how many. I just need to know if you did it. If you did it, then I need to know like what you are into, like what you're interested in. I'm pretty sure if you did it once, you'll probably do it again.
Are you talking about like body count?
Yeah, because females don't even tell
I don't
their
need
body
to
counts
know.
to.
No, because
Yeah.
I don't need to know,
Oh,
but
no.
if I do, like, okay.
Yeah.
I'm not one to make a big deal out of it, but
Right.
you know, if we're talking about it and it's like
I don't even
I've
wanna
slept
know
with this
female
many
body
amount,
count.
like whatever.
Meikko, let me ask you a question.
Okay, go ahead.
Would you want to be with a man who had a low body count, like who's only had sex like maybe once
Oh, once.
or twice? Okay, let's
What are you
just
saying?
like two. Okay, let's say like maybe 4 times.
So he's only had
Sex
sex
4
4 times or
times.
sex with 4 different women.
Sex 4 times, like
Ever.
ever. Like, just a question, because like, you know, even though whenever we were like in high school and stuff, of course everybody cared like about body count.
Yeah.
But then, you know, when I was in high school, I kind of thought about it, like, would you really want to have sex with someone who doesn't know how to have sex, if that makes sense? Like, if you're really going to do that, Like, kind of like the question, like, would you, like, how would you feel if you married the man, like, you and your husband are both virgins, and he has, like, a shrimpy, you know? Like, how would you feel?
Wait. Okay, so the first question, I would not want to. I feel like 4 is a little low. You don't got to be hoeing, but you got to be experienced.
Okay, let's say at this age though.
At this age, 4 is kind of low at this age.
It's really low.
Yeah.
That's really low.
Like I said, you don't got to be. I mean, I'm not.
I mean, there's
I'm not
nothing
gonna
wrong
judge
with
you
it.
for it. Like,
Right.
You know, whatever.
To your face.
Y'all
Like,
I'm gonna say y'all are judging though.
No, because you know you don't need to be.
Hey, I said to
sticking your
your
thing
face.
and everything,
Yeah.
but
I said to your face. I'm being real. I ain't
She's talking
gonna.
about she not gonna judge. 4 is kind of low. That was the judgment right
that
there.
wasn't the judgment. I was just saying, like, 4 is kind of
is
low.
low.
You know, good. At least I know you're not out here hoeing, but
Right.
I just that doesn't sound like experience.
Okay.
Somebody asked me, why do they need to be experienced? Because we're too grown to be teaching men how to do certain things.
We too grown to be teaching y'all.
Okay.
What?
Yes,
Yes,
we're all
I
too
told
grown.
you.
Like
Yes,
it
all
is.
too grown.
Let's
Look, they
know
like that.
what
I
we're
said
doing.
what I said.
Let's know how to navigate. let's get it together.
Yes, but y'all, we are going to be right back. We're going to take a quick break. You're listening to Experienced Adults.
They like Lakia, why they sleeping on you so hard?
Don't give a fuck, I'm about to jump back in my go yard.
That's that bitch that keep pulling out them foreign cars, put it in reverse to get your broke ass that jump start. I hit my dance on these bitches like I'm scuba cider. Drip on me heavy, got these bum hoes scuba diving. I know they hate to see I'm really cold, I'm going viral. Yeah, I've been fly since 15 without a co-pilot. I got these hoes real pressed and I ain't doing shit. And niggas lying on they dick, they ain't throwing shit. Who said who the bigger goat? That's some bullshit. Somebody put that hammer to her head, bring that toolkit. I'ma keep it real, niggas ain't got no chance. Bring that cheese for a feature, I need 10 bands. I'm on they ass till it ain't one, just all legs. My bitch dick bigger than yours and it's some tool shit. These niggas capping in they raps, they ain't pop shit. He popped a perk, but that nigga still go soft quick. And they ain't never seen me fight, but I talk shit. Put them dogs on you, pull up on you, get your top brick. And plus my numbers going up, she a fan now. And if it's smoke, then it's up, you get fanned down. Fuck it, no more pretty shit, I ain't playing around. Bitch, I'm the go, I'm the dog, I'm the man now. I call these broke ass niggas unstable creatures. And if he eatin' pussy, he a ass eater. My niggas don't give a fuck who you with neither. Beat your bitch ass out the joggers and a wife beater. My niggas sent me that beat, so I had to do it. And I be shitting on these hoes, I need more Louis. You bum broke ass hoes still going through it. I should get these hoes a 101, I go too stupid, bitch. You ain't fucking with my clique. All we gotta do is post a pic and make them sick. Any nigga I fuck with, he know he gotta spin. Any bitch I hang around, you know that bitch is 10. Got him off for perk, took him out his shirt. Niggas act like bitches, so we put him on the skirt. Nigga think he on that, he gon' end up on the shirt. Made him eat my pussy, then I put it in a verse. Bitches mad, cause I'm winning. If it's new, then I'm in it. Hoes stay in my business. I'm on demon time, got 2 bitches, niggas sinning. Time to school these bitches where they haul pass. I don't want your nigga get your dog back. If he don't get this pussy, then that dog mad. Bad bitches only want my dog bad.
If a nigga double take, then it's money I'ma take. Pussy tight, 5 sticks, stuff up on it like a shake. Bitches hard on the neck, but in person they gon' break. Baby Glock in my bag, but my nigga brought it Drake. I'ma workin' for that bag, got him bragging that I came when that shit was really fake. Sleep on that nigga, eat his meat like a steak. Side on that bitch, beat his sister with a rape. Didn't wanna race, all the bitches cause they fake. See my sons in the club, see my sons in my face. I don't move with no make, just wanna put it in a brace. Bitches Miami, I'ma always make it shake. Bitches till they slime, then we both gon' be snakes. I'ma fuck someone, nigga, someone hard, that's gon' break. Bet that shit up with my ass in his face. Bet that shit up, need to ends for my safe.
What it is, what it do. You're back with Inexperienced Adults right here on ATL's Next 100. I'm your girl, Meikko Love.
And it's your girl, DJ.
And we are gonna...
We about to get filthy, ain't it?
Yes, because we like them
Nasty.
real nasty, real filthy. Let's get into it.
Obviously, because, 4 is not enough.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Real quick before y'all get into it though, what is enough? And what's too much? At this age.
Honestly, I don't really ask. Because guys, like, they have, like, this natural thing to obviously, like, get as many bodies as possible.
I disagree.
Not right now, but, like, whenever they were, like, younger, you know, when you first started to get, you know, a little taste, a little cooch, you know, you just...
Oh.
But... I don't know. I wouldn't say there's, like, too many or too much. I just want to say that, like, as long as you are clean and you do your due diligence when it comes to having sex, like... just stay safe, if that makes sense for me.
Yeah, you know, I don't know how much. I know how much is too much, but
how much would be too much for you?
I mean, I feel like there be guys out here with like 50+ bodies.
At our age?
Yes, especially at our age.
Plus?
Listen, I know a couple of people.
I mean, of course, yeah, now, like, in your 20s or 50s.
I mean, think about it, though. If you guys start having sex at, like, 14, 13.
Mm-hmm.
13, now we're 23, 20+.
Yeah, that is a lot.
That's
50, yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's
50, though? 50.
Why are you so mad?
What does that sound like to y'all? So, all right. So, what's too much for y'all, then?
What, for a woman?
First off,
go ahead.
It's okay. It's fine.
No,
I'll let it go.
Get whatever you got to stick up your chest.
I mean, that's a lot. 50.
It's a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. So okay, well, let me ask you, how much is for like it's too much for a woman for you to
see?
dare?
We can't handle it like y'all can.
What, when a woman has...
When y'all body count
swear
too,
to God,
yeah, y'all
we can't handle it.
I can't. Y'all
we'll
be like,
break.
bro, she got more than 5 bodies. I can't.
Yeah, all right. Well, I mean, 5 is...
You just said 4 is too much, though.
4 is not enough.
4 is not enough.
Okay,
right, so 5 is?
5 is enough?
No.
Well...
I was agreeing with what you're saying, but I was saying 5 wasn't the number, but that statement, I felt that, like, inside.
Oh,
deep,
my
like,
God.
It's a number where it's like, oh, my God.
Is she serious?
Oh my
First
goodness.
off, I think as far as just limits go, no one person's body count. If you're trying to get into a relationship, I don't know. I just don't think it should catch up with the amount of years that you have been on Earth.
Okay, yeah.
That doesn't make sense.
Okay,
yeah.
To me, anyway.
I get it.
And the minimum number, I don't know. I mean, I guess it's a range of spectrum between 5 and 10 at this age. It is like minimum for, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everything. 10, I feel like 10.
10 is enough?
Yeah. Like, don't come to me. Don't come to me with more than 10.
It's not 11.
Y'all hear that, ladies? If your body
double
count
standards.
is over 10.
Double standards. Because we know niggas is not walking around with 10 body counts.
Right.
It's a whole bunch of double standards. Come on now. Y'all are winning that battle. Come on now.
Well, alrighty, ladies.
Y'all
You
gotta
hear
give
it.
us this.
Quinton, our engineer, if you have more over 10, honey, you are not for him.
You're not for him.
10 is
it's
a lot.
okay.
That's a lot.
So when you get a girl with 2, I don't want to hear nothing. I just don't want to hear it. You better be grateful.
She just gonna lay there like a log the whole time.
No, she's not.
She is.
No, she's not.
If she lay like a log, it ain't gonna work.
Okay, y'all can't lay like a log and
No
can't be
key.
over 10.
Y'all are too hard to please. What you want? You want 11 with some experience, or you want 2 with
let me ask you-
shimmy shake?
Yes, but speaking of that, let me ask you a question. So how many times do you think a person, as a male or a female, really has to have sex to actually know what they doing? If that makes sense.
Oh, I don't know.
Like for me,
More than once.
yeah, for me as a woman, like, I mean, you just don't hop on it and know how to ride easily. Like, it just don't come that natural.
Right.
You really gotta.
Oh my goodness. Wait. Sorry. Sorry. Just remember something.
It take practice.
I mean, yeah. So
Yeah,
like,
at
so you
least-
can't.
I mean, I feel like you can't put a number on that because
Right.
everybody is different, and everybody, some people are quick learners, some people are not. So I feel
it's about
like
the
it just really
quality of your
depends,
experience.
and it also depends on how comfortable you are. Like you have to be comfortable enough to share your body with somebody else. So if you're not
Exactly.
comfortable with doing that, then you're probably not going to be as experienced. But you'll find somebody that you get comfortable with, and then
And then you guys can just like try new
everything.
things.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah. Okay, can we get into some filth, please?
Yes, let's go ahead and get into some filth.
Okay, so I feel like this has not been on the news because so much stuff, and we're gonna get into all of it, like me and Queen said earlier. But so much stuff has been going on, and there was a Nashville bomber, everybody, on Christmas Day. Mm-hmm. He went downtown into Antioch, Tennessee, and he had his van. He drove downtown, and in his van there was like a white girl. It's like a white girl female computer voice. That's like Siri, announcing that the van was gonna blow up, and it injured 8 people and damaged 40 buildings. He obviously ended his life that same day. His name is Anthony Quinn Warner. He was 63 years old at the time of this bombing. What's interesting is police have found articles, like, searching through his computer and his house and all of that stuff, about believing in aliens attacking the earth. Yeah.
Ooh,
and
tripping.
Right. And a year before the bombing, so a year before Christmas, his ex-girlfriend tipped off police that he was building bombs in his RV. At the time, they didn't have a warrant to search, so that tip-off kind of went into thin air. But clearly he was building something because he drove downtown and blew him and his car up along with 40 other buildings. So, yeah. What do you guys think?
This is beyond me. No, I'm just playing. That shit's crazy.
Yeah, it was a white man.
63-year-old man.
63-year-old.
I think he was schizophrenic.
You think so?
Yeah.
They said a lot of his neighbors were saying that he was like really quiet. He was kind of a hermit. He stuck to himself. Like, he lived in that house for years. And so the house that he lived in before this attack, he actually signed a document of his home that transferred it to some woman in California. And he had previously transferred something else to a woman in California like a year before
the same woman?
Yeah, the same woman. Okay. And then he sold his car as well. So, once again, motive. Yeah, definitely planned everything.
Right. I mean, but in a way, if we think about who fault this is, it's like whoever, it's the police, it's the family. Like, they gave you a hint, that this man was making bombs, and you guys didn't take the necessary steps to see, like, okay,
what was going on?
Why is he making bombs? Where is he getting the bomb materials from?
Right.
What is his mental state? Like, I'm pretty sure he didn't talked about the aliens and stuff before this moment happened. So they most definitely could have handled that a lot better on their behalf.
And now his ex wants reward money for tipping the police off a year ago.
I mean, shit, I would too. I told y'all, right?
She wants reward money?
Yeah.
It still happened.
Wait, what'd you say?
You didn't prevent nothing.
On the reconstruction, those 40 buildings.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Right.
I couldn't imagine. I'm thinking of like those my downtown
medical bills.
And then also, when you think about it, she really wouldn't need to receive any reward money because she didn't stop anything.
She didn't do nothing.
She didn't stop anything. But at the same time, it's still on their hands to know how to handle the situation. Yeah. Like, she did her part in, letting them know what was going on. So.
Okay. I agree.
Okay.
So all the other negative things that's been going on over the holidays, I'm not sure if you guys know about, well, I spoke on the 7-year-old girl who got hit by the stray bullet at Lenox Mall. Mm-hmm. She actually ended up passing away from the incident. She died days after she was struck by the bullet while Christmas shopping with her family. Kennedy Maxey was her name. She died of her injury Saturday night. The Fulton County Medical Examiner Office confirmed to local media Sunday the girl had been in critical condition at Children's Healthcare at Atlanta Scottish Rite since the shooting last Monday evening, officials said. It was just a stray bullet at the mall Christmas shopping, which is really sad. And I don't understand why anybody are having shootouts at the mall on Christmas.
Don't understand why they got
or
bombed.
Around the time, none of that
on Christmas.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I
my
need
prayers,
all the violence to just stop.
Yeah.
It's like, now you taking away innocent people's lives. You doing that, period. But like kids, like, this is a baby on Christmas. and her family, instead of enjoying Christmas with their daughter, had to bury her.
Right.
Or had to suffer with her being in the hospital.
Or just that was the last Christmas. Like, they were just probably thinking of all the stuff that they were going to do for Christmas.
Right.
And, you know, her life was taken away by a stray bullet. So my prayers and love goes out to the family. And that God or whoever your spiritual being is just wrap his arms around you and your family throughout this time, because I know it can't be easy.
Yeah.
Can't be.
Alrighty. You got something else for Phil, Meikko?
Well, I'm ready to talk about Trump's thugs storming the Capitol
Let's do
Hill.
Okay, wait 1 second. Okay, I got one thing.
Okay, I'm gonna hold
jacket
off
off.
because I got, you know.
Because I know this conversation
Gonna
is
get
about
real hot.
This conversation is about to get good. We need to turn that fan and just like let it sit instead of rotating.
I got you.
But alrighty. So because of COVID, and you know, a lot of people, we have been in the house like for almost a year now. It's going to be our COVID anniversary.
Not our COVID anniversary.
But basically, guys, even though we were just talking about sex, what a coincidence. 2020 has basically created a super gonorrhea.
Ooh, I seen that.
Really?
A
WSBTV.
super freaking gonorrhea.
A strong one.
A strong one at that. So,
Please explain that.
They're saying that the regular antibiotics aren't working anymore.
Exactly. Super
So, like,
gonorrhea.
it could go as deep as, like, HIV or something? Or?
No,
Okay.
it's still curable. It's still
Okay.
curable, but it's just
persistent.
exactly, and
Okay.
it doesn't clear up as easily as well. So it still causes the affection over time. It starts to adapt. Common first line treatments, in particular, the super strain of the infection doesn't respond to the treatments that they have, which has been long to go medication process. So they basically have to create another like
A whole new vaccine.
I don't trust
not
it.
even
Listen,
vaccine.
All these vaccines floating around.
Right, but at
Lord.
y'all just safe sex.
I guess. Like,
Safe
you get the
sex.
shot only if you
Use a
it's not
condom.
vaccine because you don't take it before you get it. But if you get it, you get a shot, right?
Mm-hmm.
But apparently, like, it's not just a shot. You get a shot and then they give you a prescription for antibiotics to like boost up your immune system. They're saying that like the shot is supposed to clear it up, and it's supposed to, the antibiotics keep your immune system strong so that it doesn't like come back basically over that little time. They're saying that the thing is it's
I
tough.
mean, I'm
Like,
not
it's
surprised.
It's fighting these
Right.
medicines.
I'm not
They're trying to
surprised.
redo the recipe now.
Dang, just imagine getting gonorrhea. You like, bruh, I think I'm finna die. Like, I got HIV. Because you know, whenever they might be having symptoms or something, and it's something they ain't never experienced before, and the normal shit ain't working, they probably think they finna die. But I bet that was your lesson. You better use a condom.
Or just stop sleeping around with everybody. God damn. Like, how is
I mean,
it a
not all.
super thing?
It's a super thing, I guess, just because people were sleeping around with other people and it, you know, created this thing. But at the same time, I mean, you can't say they got it from sleeping with hundreds of people. Like, they could have just got it from like one person. Like, one person could have
Well,
done
that one
the
person
deed.
slept with one person, and that one person slept with one person. So everybody's just passing it around. It's like
Basically, super gonorrhea.
COVID. Everybody abstinent. 2021. Oh, 2021.
Just like
You
that.
gonna be abstinent all 2021?
lied.
I am.
We'll see.
Yeah. Well, let's check back on that. And towards the end of the year, we'll see how abstinent everyone has
We'll check
been
back on it
throughout
next
the year.
week.
Lord, I'm gonna say a prayer for y'all. Y'all ain't been reading the Bible or something. Y'all gotta get it together. No.
I guess she's talking about the super gonorrhea people out here.
Talk about everybody that refuses to be abstinent. 2021. Pick up the Bible.
She's lost the crowd.
Read the room.
Oh my goodness, I'm so dead. Okay, so you guys ready to talk about Trump?
Can
and
we
his-
please? Trump's thugs, y'all, stormed Capitol Hill, and they stormed Capitol Hill because they felt comfortable enough to do so because 45 has incited violence amongst this country.
Premeditated violence.
Premeditated violence. And I believe that this was a planned event.
Yeah, no. I have proof.
Okay.
Y'all didn't see the pictures?
I didn't see the pictures.
Y'all didn't see they matching crew necks and hoodies and shirts that said January 6th, 2021, the little MAGA sign, Civil War in big letters. Y'all didn't see those?
Wow.
Let me pull the picture up.
No, I did not see that.
So these criminals, these thugs, these animals, let's call them what they call us, fought police.
Terrorists.
Oh, that's the biggest one, terrorists. Fought police. They breached Nancy Pelosi's office. They stole her mail. All while
That's
the
illegal.
national, which is illegal. Stealing mail is a felony. You
Going
cannot
in the
do
mailbox.
that. There were 4 people that lost their lives. Okay. And the National Guard was told to not engage. What pisses me off the most about this is the fact that if that was African Americans, if they even had the thought, the idea, we all would have been dead. Like, we would have been dead. They allowed those people to enter the gates or the little fence, whatever, the little barricade that they had. You see police officers move back and like kind of let the crowd move forward. Why was that allowed? Exactly. Why are they able to go chill in the mall after they have destroyed the Capitol Hill? They bullied the hell out of politicians and political figures. And y'all let them.
And the common people, I even seen videos of the security who were in there trying to hold back the crowd. Everybody got guns and weapons and stuff. Like, I could only imagine, because honestly, if it was me, I probably would have thought I was going to die that day.
Did you see the police open up the outer barricade?
That's what I just said. They opened it and let them like walk forward.
They calmly opened it.
And
then acted like they were trying to control the riot, even though they've been calling it a protest in all types of
And
media.
it's most definitely not that. Because none of that would have happened.
We were, peacefully protesting. We got
rubber
riot
bullets,
gear, rubber bullets,
tear gas,
and all types of arrests.
Exactly.
And how it was thousands
peaceful protest
of people, and y'all only arrested a few dozen.
Right. All the proof that's out there of these
people were armed and dangerous.
Armed and dangerous. They didn't give a fuck. They came up in there ready. They knew, like you said, it was planned.
They broke it into federal property.
Federal property.
Vandalized it.
How do you get so close?
With the police's help.
Right.
Vandalized it.
Right.
I saw one guy steal a piece of federal mail out of Nancy Pelosi's office and take a picture with it on the street, free and clear, with no police around him.
And then, what pisses me off even more is just how hateful America is. And no, I'm not surprised by any means, but this was supposed to be because the election was stolen, quote unquote. That's what this was for, right? How did it go from that to them mocking deaths and kneeling on each other's necks and making a mockery of black men that have been killed by police brutality? How did it go to that? How did it go to saying fuck Black Lives Matter? How did it go to that when it was all supposed to just be because your president lost the election?
And my whole thing is, he is a white supremacist.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
Absolutely.
He wants to fake denounce it all this time, but he's still in support of these people. These people are still in support of him.
Right.
Exactly. And in this moment, there's no possible way that if you are a Trump supporter, you somewhere in your mind believe that he is not the person that he's clearly showing you, and clearly showing that he is, like you said, a white supremacist, and he is racist. These people, if you support this is what you support.
Yeah. If
you
support this,
that's terrorism.
You're a racist,
y'all support terrorists,
a terrorist,
exactly,
and a white supremacist.
All those things.
And I feel like there's been a lot of silence amongst people, which is, we see you. We see how silent you are. It also was upsetting how a lot of politicians, when being interviewed, through phone calls or whatever, were saying, this is not America. Even Joe Biden tweeted, this is not America. Y'all got this shit fucked up if you do not think that is not exactly what America is. America's foundation is built off of violence, theft, racism, hatred. That is America. That's the foundation of America. So let's stop acting like it's not, and maybe we could fix some shit. But there's no way they should have got away with it.
This is America. It's been for us. These white people mobbed on each other for the first time, and ain't no telling how long, and the other white people can't handle it.
Right.
Funny.
And
hurts, doesn't it?
Yeah, and at the same time, this will always be like, well, not always, I hope not, but this is like our America. So people who are on the outside looking in, who are on the same side as these terrorists, they still see it as this is America, you know, if that makes sense. Because it's like we see everything without the rose-colored glasses. Like, we see what it is and what it's not. But then when it comes to those looking from the outside in, like I said, they view it as like, this is what we've always done. We always got our fucking way. We always did things
White
like
privilege.
this. Like, you know, they truly don't give a fuck. So maybe, you know, those people who are saying, yeah, this is not America, because they're looking through the rose filter glasses, or maybe they have some privilege. I didn't see or listen to any of the if there was any on the news, any government officials who said, like, I don't know what their skin color was, but, you know,
They're all white.
Well, okay, well, Joe Biden for sure, like, you wouldn't fucking, you really wouldn't know, you know, technically what America is, because you guys have created your own illusion of.
You've ignored this problem for so long, you act like
everything.
You actually can't see it.
Right.
Exactly. Like, it's not real. Like, wake the fuck up.
They'll do anything to protect white people in this country, and it makes me fucking sick. Like, it just makes me sick. Y'all shoot at and kill people who are sleeping, who are jogging, who have their fucking hands up and their backs turned to you, who are selling fucking CDs. Y'all have no problem shooting them, but you have fucking thugs and terrorists taking over a building that is for our democracy, and bullying political leaders, and y'all do nothing. Y'all do fucking nothing. Like, if this isn't white privilege, if this doesn't scream how racist this fucking country is, I don't know what will. I don't know what will.
What was the goal?
What was the goal?
If y'all thought if y'all mobbed, then John Ossoff and Raphael Warnock was just gonna be like, you know what, y'all can have it.
Right. Because we can get into that as well.
Because Trump been lost months ago.
Right. Months
so
ago.
Y'all wanted to step for him. I feel that. I like the loyalty. That's the only virtue that I felt with y'all. But
what was that energy?
All of it was pointless.
It really was pointless.
I just wanted to break some shit. And when we decided to break some
shit,
go to the malls or these stores and break the glasses in the windows, y'all want to come shoot us. If we burnt down the Wendy's, it was a problem. But y'all want to storm the U.S. Capitol.
The Capitol. Like, y'all have balls. Like, that takes balls. This would have never happened if that man was not in office.
No, black people would have never even had the thoughts. We're not going close to that place.
Right. Like, what the fuck? Like, and then
I just can't believe it. I mean, I can, but goddamn.
The Capitol is
honestly, I can't believe it. Like, they really do got some balls. Like, the Capitol, out of all things, like, I expected them to riot the way they did, do the shit that they did, because they mad. But to literally get in the building, and then the other officers or whoever was supposed to be controlling the crowd not doing shit either, and just allow them to, and then they post pictures, videos. Like, they really look stupid as hell. I saw this one white lady. She was like, they maced me as soon as I got into the door. And then the guy was like, why did you do it? They was like, it's supposed to be a revolution. How?
Right.
And then that pisses me off
and
too.
They
like,
really
they fight
believe
for the
this
dumbest
shit.
Y'all
like,
thought I was going to take over.
They fight for the dumbest shit. It's like when they were running, there was a video of them running through Target because they didn't want to wear a mask. Like, what are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? Y'all are not revolutionizing shit.
You saw the man who owned that gym in New York? Or New Jersey or something, and he kept getting citations and fines and stuff from the police. Like, I'm not going to pay any of them. Nobody has to wear a mask in my gym.
Oh my goodness. It is so, it's so
I was like, why is
sick.
he not in prison? He's publicly humiliating you guys.
I had someone say, A-Rose, hey A-Rose, he said, it's sad to say, but racism will always be here. The only way to control the situation as best we can is to come together as a unit and stand on what we preach. Start supporting black-owned businesses.
I feel that, and I feel like this whole election process, this whole year was proof of that. This whole last couple of years with this Black Voter Initiative and Stacey Abrams after our governor race.
Right.
Like, it's proof that if we stand together and we make each other feel empowered first, we'll have the power in the end. Georgia's been the face of all of this.
Can we just shout out once again? We did it for the general election, but can we just shout out Stacey Abrams once again for our democracy is a joke. but she's really held the democracy on her back. And
As a black woman, and just getting all the votes. And I'm so proud of Georgia for going out and voting and making sure that the right people were in the 2 seats of the Senate. Democrats control everything at this point. So
All
that little riot, that little temper tantrum that y'all had yesterday doesn't do shit because things are still gonna move.
I want to address something, your fave, shout out to you. She said, the nerve to say we are investigating people who they know were involved in the arrest. Arrest them. They are in your damn face. Why not do it then? Like, why did people get to go out to eat, do whatever? Why did they get to leave the property?
Right.
Like, if they really got in there and it was really like nothing to do with anybody helping them, like literally just lock their ass in there. Can't nobody get out.
Right.
And come arrest them one by one if you really wanted to. I saw the man holding a lady's hand to walk down the stairs because she was pregnant. Bitch, you should not have been there.
She doesn't give two damns about her
She
damn
don't give
baby.
a damn. She don't give a damn.
What?
That lady, there's people died there and you were willing to put you and your baby's life. I'm sorry if you...
For Trump?
Exactly.
For Trump? Stop it.
Let me give y'all a little insight into some of the articles I've been reading, because ever since this happened, I've just been exhilarated. It's very entertaining. I just love it when the white people don't know what to do.
Right.
When they just go crazy.
Yeah,
right.
But I've been reading all of this news because, you know, the news is so funny, and that's also controlled by white people.
Right.
But first thing I want to talk about is the woman. I don't know if you guys saw the video, but the woman who was climbing through the window and got shot and lost her life yesterday at the U.S. Capitol.
The one that they're saying, say her name? That one?
They were saying, say her name.
We're talking about the
Say her name.
The 14. First off, the whole thing about this is when I saw it, they put this woman's name. They didn't put any type of, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what type of background she had, but it wasn't no mugshot or anything that they put up there like they do for black people every time they hit any type of breaking news. But she's a 14-year veteran for the Air Force or something, like a military veteran. Which means she knew all the laws she was breaking when she stormed the Capitol.
Right.
She's one of the people who's supposed to protect and defend America as a whole.
Right. And aren't they trained to kill? Aren't police officers, isn't that what they be saying all the time? They trained to kill?
And that black man who shot her, the black police officer doing his job with all those terrorists mobbing him, gave her ample opportunity to get out of that window before. He wasn't like, from the video, in my own perspective, it didn't seem like he wanted to shoot her. I feel like he was actually scared for his own life at that point.
I mean, shit, I would be too. All these white people coming in.
Exactly.
Like, with their guns and stuff, and ain't nobody doing nothing. There's police outside. It's like, y'all really just gonna let them come up in here and do this?
Literally just looked like a terrorist attack. Like, I'm just picturing all the Trump flags I saw, all the American flags. Like, I'm not gonna speak on how I feel about that flag, but
the black one with the blue stuff,
that one and our actual flag,
and those Confederate flags,
and the Confederate flags. Like, y'all love to, like, white people love to act like they don't know what's going on, but they know what's going on. Why would you be having a Confederate flag in there? You know what the fuck that stands for. Like, y'all be trying to act like it was for Civil War. Yeah, like,
y'all doing all of that. Don't forget y'all lost.
Right, and then that wasn't even.
Try us again. Piss us off.
Period. Remember.
Y'all lost.
Remember.
The slaves are free.
Remember.
Number 2.
Don't forget.
So apparently the chief of police for the U.S. Capitol, he tendered his resignation this morning, as he should have.
Right.
Very incompetent. Another white man, he probably want to join the masses in the protest. He's pissed too, probably, but I didn't really read too much into that because I saw that Mark Zuckerberg has indefinitely banned Donald Trump's...
Indefinitely? I thought it was only for 2 weeks.
He switched it to indefinitely after he was like, he used his platform to insurrect violence and riots.
He most
he
definitely
does.
Twitter, whoever's in charge, get him.
Even when he put out his video, like, after this probably been going on for like hours, an hour and a half, Trump released a video on Twitter. And in the video, the first thing he's talking about is how the election was stolen. And he ends it with, I know it was stolen. I know you're mad, but go home and go home peacefully. Like, he does nothing but instigate. Like, oh, I just cannot. Mitch McConnell spoke out as they return to certify the election results, although he's about to be out of there. He said, "We will not be kept out of this chamber by thugs, mobs, or threats."
You mean your mob? Your mob.
Your mob. Your people.
Sir.
Your terrorists that
The
you
GOP's
hired
mob.
to do this.
Your gang.
Your family.
Right.
Your people.
Because isn't Trump y'all idiot? That's y'all idiot.
Y'all
Right.
leader, right?
Right.
But
Your president, right?
speaking of Mitch McConnell, since he's now the minority leader in the Senate, the new majority leader, Chuck Schumer called for Trump's dismissal from office. Like they have to, and my mom explained this to me too. They called for him to be impeached again, even though we tried that the first time and it didn't really work. Like
Right.
that. But they calling him for him to be impeached so that he can't run for office again moving forward. Since he only served one term, he's technically eligible to be the
To run
president
again.
again.
Yeah.
Right.
So they were trying to get him impeached. Nancy Pelosi is just second his motion, so I think that the Senate is gonna vote sooner or later. But
I
I'm
really
pretty
hope
sure
they
that-
do.
I mean, we have a
Even though he's been showing his true face like the entire time, but
we have a blue Congress now. I think it's very doable.
Shout out to Georgia
Yes.
once again, flipping everything blue. McConnell also said that this result will damage our republic forever. What? Duh. Like, duh.
That's what we was going for.
They joked the fuck out of y'all. like,
psych.
like,
Got your ass.
like, for real. Like, they really bullied the fuck out of y'all. It's embarrassing, guys, that we have to deal with such shitty leaders in this world. Like,
Yes. Oh my gosh. So speaking of 2020, I'm just basically like reflecting and all, just coming into 2021 with like they on the bullshit. There's a series on Netflix called something with 2020. I can't remember.
Death of 2020?
Yes. And this one girl, like she's from the UK, like she's like just watching in on the United States, and like she was saying like how she watched the news like it was a TV show, if that makes sense.
Yeah, very entertaining,
And-
very crazy.
Yes.
Dramatic.
Very insane.
Very insane. It's like a reality
fucking
show.
soap opera.
Right. Even though she was an actress, it's kind of
Yeah,
crazy because like I joined
So ghetto. Like,
American
America's so ghetto.
ghetto. Right. I've been on Clubhouse recently when it happened, and a lot of people were getting their perspectives. But this one girl who was on Clubhouse, who lived in the UK, just her perspective, it was just, she was basically saying that Trump whole thing is basically just propaganda. And it's crazy how they could see that looking in the entire time when he first got into office, but nobody could realize it being here. Like, I guess that's because of the media that we have.
Yeah.
But it's like they are still watching the same media. Like they're not getting the same media.
No, they're getting the same media, but they get their own people to actually vet and put it out. Like,
Right.
they were
I'm
impartial to what we had going on because they on the outside looking in. You know what I
Right.
mean? So
Right.
they gonna show it how it is. Here, like, we got people like Trump who's in a high enough office that he's messing with them. Like, it's only certain stuff you can show. There's only certain ways you can say this. You know what I mean? It's like they're not hiding it, but they dressing it up to make it look way better.
And they allowed it.
Yeah. It's all systematic. And when we say systematic oppression and racism, that's the type of stuff that we be talking about.
Right.
Like, y'all do it from every angle. Like,
Every angle.
the education's bad for black people because the black communities don't have this public funding for schools.
Right.
Like, the jail system and these officers are, for some odd reason, way more afraid or terrified of black people than any other race.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Stuff like the media, like black media topics, black oppression and stuff, it never gets as far as it's supposed to, and it somehow dies down because they don't want to talk about it.
Do you
The
think
bombing, they said that something was more important than a bombing. Like, it didn't make mainstream media. I caught it on Twitter.
Right.
And it's one of those people who's like, yeah, all of this happening, but let's not miss this. This just
Right.
happened last week.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's how I
Very
caught it. Never
selective.
heard it on any type of news. And I've been watching the news because I've been trying to keep up with the runoff.
Right.
So where has it been? This is national news.
Do you guys think that things would be better for like us in our culture if things were still segregated? Like if we like we're
No,
still
because it would still be the same thing. The lack of education, the lack of funding, the lack of resources. Period. It would just be the same thing. We just wouldn't have to deal with white people. I mean, and now that's probably preferred. But
I mean, but
that doesn't change
anything. But I think that I wouldn't say that technically it'll be just like us not dealing with white people, because yeah, of course we won't have to anymore. But from what I can remember, when black people got the opportunity to grow or to have their own business and their own towns,
we thrived.
Yeah,
and they bombed it.
Yes, and yes, they did that. But I'm just saying, like, if things were segregated and they were able to just completely thrive, I think we would like possibly have our own side of things, if that makes sense.
I feel like in a picture perfect world,
yeah,
I agree with that, but they'll never allow us to succeed, and we don't have the resources that they have to even overthrow them or overcome that. We don't have access to it. So even if we were to get into some type of power in our own little world, they'll never leave us the fuck alone.
I totally agree. I feel like it's some sort of like, I feel like it's really deep rooted. This hate and racism is deep rooted jealousy. I don't feel like they'll ever. I don't ever feel like they'll be comfortable or competent with us being equal or better.
Right.
So that's why they go out of their way to make sure that we can never catch up.
That they lock us up. That they take us away from our families. That they do everything in their power to just make sure our lives are fucking hell and allow thugs and criminals to storm the Capitol Hill building.
Right.
But it
makes no sense.
I don't want to say, I feel like segregation wouldn't help, and if we were if we never integrated and we're still segregated, I feel like we would be further behind than where we are now. I feel like, yeah, it's different than what it was when we were segregated, but I definitely want to say barely. Right. You know what I mean? But this gradual progression, this very little, even if I call it 1% of progression to equality from when we were segregated, only happened because we integrated with them.
Right.
Okay, Black Lives Really Matter. It's a page on Instagram. They posted something and they just said, storming the Capitol building is so much more disrespectful to our military, our founders, and the flag than anyone taking a knee peacefully. If the latter bothers you, but the former doesn't, then I don't have anything to say to you. Which is true, because, you know, they found Colin Kaepernick kneeling on his knee silently.
They blackballed him.
So disrespectful to the country and to the military, which everybody knows his damn kneeling was about. Not about no damn military. We all know what that was about.
Exactly.
And for some reason, storming the Capitol is just like, yeah, y'all want to go storm the Capitol?
Hell yeah! I'm just playing.
It's not as big of a, yeah.
I'm riding.
Shot. I'm gonna make sure they don't kill y'all though.
What's that? Y'all have y'all seen that TikTok? If me and my niggas pull up, 2 shots to the gut, something. It's a song. Anyway, go ahead. Yeah, y'all haven't seen it. Don't worry about it. No. Don't even. I'm not gonna go into it.
Lord.
Do you guys think that it's possible population control?
Like COVID?
No, well, COVID or just like, you know, the agenda behind this, like, because you know, white people, they aren't the majority anymore. Like, no matter if you have sex with a black person and have a baby, like, baby's gonna be black. You know what I'm saying? So do you think that this is a way of them showing like their boots are shaking, like they are scared?
I think they're afraid.
Maybe it's because our superpowers.
They've always been afraid.
Our superpowers.
They've always been.
We're gonna take off on the ASOS.
They're afraid of the superpowers.
Yeah.
We're
gonna be flying around in just a minute.
I feel my body tingling.
Right.
I feel like they've always been afraid. They've always been inferior because we are the superior. It's just taken us a little bit to.
We had to build our own confidence.
It's coming though.
To know that
and we had to learn to work together.
Mm-hmm.
We still working on it.
We're still working. Nothing's perfect. Nothing's perfect.
Right.
But
at
it's
least
better.
You see it.
Yeah,
at least you see the
change.
effort.
You see people spending more money on black dollars and black businesses, and it's great.
I feel like this was a test run. You know what I'm saying? They be like, okay, let's work together and see if it worked. You know what I mean?
See what
And how did it work? We like, okay.
Okay,
yeah,
baby.
Yeah, this
No,
go.
because like
That was big dog.
even when like I don't know about y'all, but like when I'm shopping, because I shop online now with COVID and everything, I'm like always like black purses or like black owned purses that aren't like the usual, because there's a few that y'all know that are the usual,
Right.
and then like certain black makeup companies, like everything
Like
black.
Juvia's. I love Juvia's. But we're going to talk more about our black greatness when we come back from break. You're listening to Inexperienced Adults on ATL Next 100.
I love it when you whine on me like you Jamaican now. I be all in deep, got you making sounds. Hit your DM like, go ahead and slide by. I just need some good connection like the Wi-Fi. Keep it lit like the 5G, LTE. It don't get no better, you can lay it right down on me, babe. I've been waiting for some time, hope you wouldn't change your mind. You can bring your friends sometime to spice it up. Got you soaked up cause you want it. You sending me splash emojis when you lonely. You tell me you need it and shout it, you know I'll be right there. I eat it and beat it, you running, you know I don't fight it. No. She said she a freak, told her go ahead and climb it. I'm in it too deep, got her scratching and biting. No. Girl, you feel just like you look might fall in love. I'ma need an encore, I ain't had enough. I love it when you whine on me like you Jamaican now. I be all in deep, got you making sounds. Hit your DM like, go ahead and slide by. I just need some good connection like the Wi-Fi. Keep it lit like the 5G, LTE. It don't get no better, you can lay it right down on me, babe. I've been waiting for some time, hope you wouldn't change your mind. You can bring your friends sometime to spice it up. I ain't never seen nobody finer. That's so fat like you came from Wakanda. I wanna thank the woman that designed you. I can't take my eyes off what's behind you. You should come through whenever you can, girl. Let's just get lit, get it in. I ain't really trying to be your man. I just wanna be part of your plans. I just wanna see you dance, girl. I just wanna feel you in my hands. Just sex, shawty, no romance. Throw it back if you know what I'm saying, yeah. Just give me the green light when you want it. And come and show me you a freak night till the morning. Have sweat dripping down the walls, girl, when we zoned in. Oh, I love it when you whine on me like you Jamaican now. I be all in deep, got you making sounds. Hit your DM like, go ahead and slide by. I just need some good connection like the Wi-Fi. Keep it lit like the 5G, LTE. It don't get no better, you can lay it right down on me, babe. I've been waiting for some time, hope you wouldn't change your mind. You can bring your friends sometime to spice it up.
There's pen black girls in my area cold. Dark skin, light skin, medium tones. Perm ting braids got mini afros. Thick lips got hips, some of us don't. Big nose contour, some of us won't. Never wanna put us in the media, bro. Want a fat beauty like Kardashians, no. Want a fat beauty like my auntie got, yo. Wheel up the block, like tell her reload it. I've got the camera, my girls are posing. I need some backup, then my ones are rolling. Grown woman thinks I'm never at risk. Mind my own business, I'm never in mess. Who am I ain't big, get a slice of the cake. Want a house with a view and a new pair of shoes. Keep it real from the jump, Gucci gang. Little vibe, little bass, little kick, little snare, little lies, big truths. Do you, they don't care. Do you, they don't care. Get your ass out the box and build up from there. I don't have a gang with me, but I still walk with the gangster lean. I brought Nikes cause we think they're clean. MJ leather jacket, beating Billie Jean. MJ leather jacket cause I think I'm bad. That's cool, I like it. The growth, the light, the pain, the fight. We love, we fight, we hurt, we cry. He paid the price, you'll be alright. I need some time away. I took a little time. I burned black girls, not area code. These black girls need to be in the shows. Be on the runways, not just move boards. On top of that, I wanna see when your team. Look at your crown, natural, relax to the Jericho. One time soft and sheen. Where black girl magic is sometimes blue. My broke a hairband or two. Raise my voice, she gonna say that I'm angry. Kiss my teeth, and now you say that I'm hood. Kid at 16, you say it's my destiny. Driving a range, you think I'm up to no good. Give us a break and let us breathe, man. Give me a chance, let's achieve, fam. And I know that my hair looks a bit different today, so don't touch my hair.
New hair, who this? Old black woman jacket and a band, 2 twists. Look, mind over matter, I can handle this. We're fine, take a second, the rewards ain't risky. I think that I care too much, bottleless and cover sea air. 2 cups, I've got nothing to show, but you love, check my flaws and all my flaws. I was black back when it wasn't even in style. That's cool, I like it, the growth, the light, the pain, the fight. We love, we fight, we hurt, we cry. He paid the price, you'll be alright.
What's up? You already know you're listening to Inexperienced Adults. It's your girl DJ.
And it's your girl Meikko Love.
And you already know DJ has the scoop for you today. You know we're in millennial school, so we're finna teach y'all a little something.
School y'all hoes.
Period. Alrighty, so what I have for you guys today is for you students who have to watch those long ass YouTube videos, like you know those ones about the Bears, or not actual bears, like the sports team, but just like about an animal, just something really boring, right? And you're just like, dang, I gotta listen to this entire video. It turns out that you don't. Whenever you go to YouTube, at the bottom of the video, it's going to be like the 3 dots, and it's going to say report, and then you can watch, and then it's going to pull up a YouTube transcript, and it shows you each second what they're going to be talking about, so you can fast forward through the videos, because you know most of the time when they ask you to watch those videos, you only got to answer like maybe 10 questions, but the video might be an hour. So just a little hack for you guys to save you some time on those assignments.
Okay.
But real quick, so YouTube makes that for you if you put your video out, or you got to do that yourself?
I'm not sure if they make it for you.
So you probably got to run down.
So
Script it yourself.
maybe you could script it yourself, but
It's
most
like a little outline or something, right?
Yeah.
possibly, yeah,
Maybe like bullet points.
Topics, yeah.
yeah, possibly, yeah.
That's cool, though. I
But
like
most
that.
of the videos, you know, that you might have to watch are educational videos, so they're like professionally done
Oh, yeah, so they
and
probably
stuff
got
like that.
somebody for
So they most likely did that in their video.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alrighty, Meek's schoolers, girl. What you got?
Alrighty, so for everybody who, because we're still in COVID, unfortunately, for everybody who is wanting to get the vaccination, I'm not one of those people, not yet. I'm gonna wait a couple months. But for everybody that wants to get it now, Lyft has formed a coalition to provide 60 million rides to and from vaccination sites for low-income and uninsured and at-risk communities as the vaccines roll out.
Apparently that's us here, everyone.
Yeah, that's us.
Y'all know what that means.
Right. So they formed a partnership with JP Morgan Chase, Anthem, United Way, Epic, Centene, Modern Health, One Medical, the National Hispanic Council on Aging, the National Asian Pacific Center on Aging, and others to help in the coming weeks. So for everybody that wants to get the vaccine and doesn't have a ride, or it's too far from your location, you can call Lyft, and those rides will be either discounted or free to get that vaccine and make sure that you're safe. You're welcome.
Yes. So you already know, if you want to get your test, Lyft is helping you. Meikko just helped you take these golden nuggets and use them to your benefits. But just a side note, have you guys noticed that like every vaccine place, wherever they put them, is kind of like in like a low income area? That makes sense.
Yeah, you know, apparently COVID likes black people more than the rest.
Maybe we taste.
Well, remember
that.
they had to test the vaccine out on black people to
Yeah,
see if
they
it
were
works.
saying that.
I think
That's what
we
they do.
might just have superpowers. They relied on us for all that.
I honestly think it's
So they have
because
something in our DNA.
right. I think it's honestly because of our melanin. Like it helps us in so many other forms other than just our skin color.
They be like, oh,
Like it's better our
dudes
organs
resilient.
and everything. Resilient, like, superhumans. We
They're like, how we keep trying to put these
superpowers. I'm
And
telling
they keep
you,
living.
They keep coming back.
more and more. They just keep coming like
Lord.
cockroaches. We not cockroaches. We don't die.
I wasn't gonna say it.
We here forever. Seriously.
Sorry.
It's not a funny joke.
It's
It's
not.
It's a dark joke. Dark humor, guys. Hee.
All right, so. You want to
Oh, and another thing.
All right, y'all. So I have to shout out my best friend, Marie from the 303. She is going to be dropping a book January 15th. It's called A Book About Niggas, and it's the deluxe version, and you can get that on Amazon. Obviously, it should be showing you a beautiful clip of the cover art and the back art. It's beautiful. I'm so proud of her. So make sure you guys go get A Book About Niggas, the deluxe version on Amazon, January 15th, 2021. You're welcome. It's going to be so good.
So can you tell me a little bit about like what is it about niggas as in black people or niggas as in men? Because on the book it does have a man's hair.
It does have a man's hair.
And he is black.
So pretty much it's just about the world and intersections, as Marie from the 303 says, and it involves culture, sexuality, and everything in between. It's written in poetic short stories, projecting on the black experience and sexual liberation. And it leaves you questioning human nature, love, sex, race, and the word nigga. It is a book for the classroom and the barbershop.
I love it.
And that's all on the book. So
I love it.
yeah, I'm super excited.
You guys make sure you go check out her book from the 303, right?
Marie from the 303.
Marie
a
from
book
the
about
303.
niggas.
From the 303.
303 to my city, you feel me? Okay.
She just got a real
Street.
period.
I can't stand y'all.
She been highlighting. We ain't never seen that.
Yes. She had to let it out for
I
us.
did.
I mean,
Let
we're
it-
going into the new year. For the 303. But
303, y'all. That's just the area code
yeah, that's
of Colorado.
yeah. If you guys don't know, like
I'm not in anything
no games or anything.
but 303 to my city.
Yeah. And another thing. So, Broderick Hunter, he's just this really fine chocolate man. He's
Who
an
is
actor.
that? That name's ooh, that's the one with the curls. He
Yes.
got like kind of curl. He got a strong jawline.
You know, it's funny. I have no idea who this man is.
He's fine. Ooh, he's fine. He's all chocolate. Love a chocolate man.
Right, we get it. Without-
Oh my God, I did that on purpose. I knew Quinton was like, oh yeah, who the fuck is
Hey.
this nigga? But his question was really just simple. It was, he asked ladies like, what does "I'm ready, just gotta get finished getting ready" mean? So what does that mean, Meikko, for you?
I'm ready. Just gotta get ready. That means
That's a
I
great
might have to put my lashes on. I might have to put my shoes on still.
Right.
Finishing up with my makeup.
Putting some lotion on.
Putting some lotion on. Spraying some perfume.
I'll
That's that.
answer. Y'all the type to be like, I'm ready after y'all get done with y'all hair, even though that was the first thing y'all did.
Because technically we are.
No, yeah, because my friends tell me this all the time. The hair is the longest part. Quote unquote.
No, I don't
Depending on
agree
the
with
person.
that. Yeah, it depends on the person. Like I don't know what DJ does. You'll have to tell us what you do. But I try to make sure if I know I'm going somewhere, I plan out what I'm gonna do for my hair. So I'll do
Right.
like if I'm going somewhere Saturday, I'll get up Saturday morning and do my hair, and then chill out until I'm time to get ready.
Exactly. Like, especially if it's a style like we can just wrap up and
Right.
keep a bonnet on all day, put some
Right.
curlers in.
Right.
We're going to do our hair before. But it's just the issue with, like, kind of perfecting the hair when it's time to be taken down. Like,
Right.
maybe just throwing a few baby hairs in there.
Right. Gelling
Like,
it up a little bit.
yeah, like, you know, just hairspraying it. Like, my family make fun of me all the time how long it takes me to get ready. How long does it take you to get ready?
It takes
Max.
me. It takes me an hour and a half. It takes me an hour on a good day if I know what I'm wearing, if I know what I want my makeup to look like. But if I don't know nothing, it takes me like an hour, probably 2 hours, like
Yeah.
max. Like yeah.
Well, I'm normally pretty prepared like with what I want to wear, but I like to take my time because throughout the time I'm singing, I'm stopping, I'm looking at my phone. But that's the reason why I get ready early, so I can take my time.
Right.
But naturally, like if I'm rushing, like it'll take like an hour. But that's what that actually means. It's just that we are almost ready. We're ready.
Just not ready.
We're ready, but we're not ready.
It's like
we just have a few finishing touches, which normally take like a few seconds to like throw on. So like she said, your shoes.
To an hour.
Yeah.
Oh well, wait. Shit.
But if we had y'all waiting 10 minutes, it's a problem.
Because y'all are low maintenance.
Yeah, like
y'all are low
most
maintenance.
men.
Y'all are
Most
low
men.
That's an
maintenance.
assumption y'all made.
Most men are low maintenance.
If it take me an hour to get ready, I take a whole shower. Like, what are y'all doing? I was waiting for a while too. Like,
Right.
20 minutes.
I get it. I mean,
What
well,
y'all doing?
so we.
I mean,
dang, that is kind of a good question because it's like,
well,
why does it
well,
take
you
us
shower,
hours?
and you know you gotta lotion real good. I use a couple different lotions.
I only use like one lotion.
I use like two. Like I'll use one that I know is gonna lotion me. I'm gonna be real smooth, and then I use
one that
that's gonna
smells
smell
good. Gotcha. Okay.
And then I spray perfume.
Right. Okay. So with me, like I'll shower before I get ready, like if it's like within that hour. But if I break it up equally, if I don't already have my hair done, like in the style, so like that means like braids,
right?
Ponytail, a wig, sew in, whatever, something that's already pretty manageable, then it's most definitely going to take me an hour and a half because I got to do my hair. And yeah, like I swear every woman probably understands this right now. Yeah.
And then, so do you do your makeup and then if your hair's not already ready, do you do your makeup and then your hair, or do you do your hair and then your makeup?
I do my hair and then I do my makeup.
Yeah.
Because most of the time.
From the top down, y'all look down. Y'all don't be noticing that?
No, it just works.
Y'all put on clothes after
you do your makeup.
Yeah.
But
you can't put on clothes before you do your makeup.
Because then it'll get on your shirt.
And then you gotta put something on your face to put your shirt on or whatever.
Or I kind of just or I just kind of just like open my neck and then like just like lay it on there.
No, I always mess stuff up. I always mess it up. I put my bonnet on my face, like I just move it down, and then I like put.
I have done that before. But it's just that the bonnet, it just doesn't get it all the way. So I'll kind of like just put my towel on my head, like depending on the type of shirt. Like if it's kind of a stretchy shirt, then I'll just kind of like put something completely over. Yeah. Because I bring my makeup down.
Yeah, right. Got to.
So
gotta get the neck. The neck
exactly.
Match the face.
So, you know.
The fact that y'all gotta do all of that.
But
it's not easy being a girl or a woman at all.
It's not, but y'all appreciate it though.
Y'all love one of y'all's women
y'all
to look
love
good.
it. Y'all want it. Appreciate the time it takes to do it.
Respect that time.
Respect it.
Because if the makeup don't look good, you got another 30 minutes on your hands.
Look, let me tell you, if that eyeliner.
Y'all mess
no, sometimes you mess up. Sometimes eyebrows be too thick or makeup, one contour might be a little too.
Yeah, one wing eyeliner might be giving you a cat eye. One might be giving you a longer eye.
Might be too skinny on one side, thick on the other.
I even text Meikko.
It's just the best.
Yes, because I even text Meikko whenever it was for the holiday party. I texted her, I was like, hey, I'm probably not going to make it there at 8 because this eyeliner is giving me some trouble.
Right.
I swear. And she was like, what did you tell me?
I said
it was your
same.
eyelash.
It was my makeup. I was like, same.
So we were like, like, it's like whenever you're getting ready for something.
Something always goes fucking wrong.
Something
every time.
Like you drop something.
It's so upsetting.
It's really upsetting.
It's so upsetting.
That's the reason why I like to get.
Yes. It's hard getting ready, and then I got on these extra long nails. Got to be putting my lashes on. I'm like,
girl, picking up your brushes. You
got to put your contacts in. Well,
yeah, I wear glasses. Contacts. I mean, I wear contacts. Okay, I wear contacts too, but so whenever you start on your makeup, like, what's the first thing that you do?
When I start my makeup, I do my eyebrows first. I used to not do that. I don't know why, but I do my eyebrows first. And then I move on to my foundation. And then lastly are lashes and highlight and lip gloss. What about you?
I start with my eyebrows first.
Okay.
I think
Like you have to.
yeah, but I've seen people who don't,
Yeah.
and it still came out pretty good.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
if you're not that good, don't do it. The normal way, just doing them first, just do it that way. That's the.
Y'all seem more simple. My sister, she been doing like makeup for a while. She's a little bit older than us. But it seemed like she got like a 30-step process to this makeup.
Oh yeah. I mean, people who
30
like
steps.
really do makeup,
you was
they
like-
do a lot.
You had like, you was like.
No, I said
foundation,
lastly.
then highlight. Then,
There's
you know
still
what I'm
stuff
saying?
in
I
between.
was gonna say,
Yeah.
it sounded like my sister's.
Yeah, no, there's stuff in
She had a whole
between.
bunch of
I didn't say everything.
Yeah.
You gotta bake. You gotta contour.
Oh, so yeah,
You gotta
now-
use concealer.
Now it sounded more familiar.
Yeah.
Eyeliner.
And
mascara.
the most difficult part is knowing how much to put and where to exactly put it.
What?
Because if I just told you to contour, what are you gonna contour? Your whole entire face? No.
I don't even.
No, you're not gonna like.
Do you
it's
even
just,
know what contouring does? Okay.
Okay. Well, contouring is just basically like
It slims your face.
yeah, and it gives it
It
more
gives
of
an
a
illusion of a
thicker,
the
not
one-
thicker,
the-
stronger,
stronger jawline,
And your
cheekbones.
cheekbones.
Yes, or a
nose.
slimmer nose. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the hot.
Oh,
the,
that's what y'all be using to make y'all this side so y'all nose disappear, huh?
y'all he didn't figure this out. Oh no,
We giving too much stuff away.
Oh.
We giving too much stuff away.
So yeah, sometimes when a girl's nose looks like super skinny, like sometimes it's not surgery, it's makeup.
Oh yeah, no, I see my sister do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't you agree? Like a man's haircut is technically like their makeup because that can change an entire.
Listen,
Mm-mm.
facial hair to no facial hair is y'all's makeup. Cause some of y'all look
completely different.
so different without facial hair.
Quinn-
Not in a good way. And some of y'all be catfishing. Y'all be catfishing.
Ooh, hat fishing like a motherfucker. Oh my
Head
god.
be big as hell. Big as hell.
Take that hat off. That hat look like it's been on for 3 years.
I know, ain't
Yo,
no woman.
Like y'all be trying to mold
about
y'all's
no
damn
big old
head.
head.
the whole head that swole
I'm
swell
fine.
up in the
No,
in the head.
I seen, you know, niggas who like have regular size hair right here. As soon as they get to the actual cranium,
Right.
they get
Got
the
that
little-
Head be big as
the little
hell.
Megamind
And that's why they
shit.
always got hats on. They got a big ass head.
Yes, and then they be looking good. They be looking good with the hats on.
They be looking, that's the
So
thing.
good. And then you take it off,
you'll be
you
going
like,
through, yep. Like you'll go through Instagram pictures, it's about 20 of them with a
You're
hat.
like, okay.
And then you find that one picture that don't got a hat, and you like,
And he bald.
damn, that nigga is ugly.
I'm not even gonna lie. If all your pictures got a hat in it, I'm not even gonna try
Can't even
to
look.
play
Yeah.
my luck because you most likely got a couch.
Catfishing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. It's if all your pictures just in general the same, no matter who you are. Like if they all got hats, that's weird. You know.
Or your mouth is closed.
If they're all headshots, weird, not doing it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, or if
sus.
if I see like you in the same spot in all your photos too, because trust me, I've seen it. Like
Really?
I know
Same
people-
spot?
yeah, different clothes, same pose, same bathroom, like same mirror.
oh my
Same
goodness.
door in the background, wide open. You know what I'm saying? Probably different towels on the rack, but I know it's that bathroom. you know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. It's nice light in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Well, you can't blame somebody for being in the bathroom.
All of your pictures.
Well,
the
okay,
same?
not all of your pictures.
all of
Right.
them.
You gotta get
I
out.
think I'm being dramatic.
I
Huh.
get it. Or like for me, like I'm looking at your clothes. So if you wearing like the same pair of ripped jeans in every picture, then like nigga,
I feel
it's
like
time to get some more jeans.
one thing I try not to do is post pictures like on my Instagram in an outfit that I've already.
Warren.
Yeah, like that's weird.
I mean, I get
You
where
can
you're
re-rock
going.
the outfit, though.
Yeah, like
I mean, if you do it
but
in a
it's
different
like the
way.
same. She's saying she's not gonna wear the exact same thing.
Like I like to
again.
have pieces that are like statement pieces, like something that I if I wear that again, I can't post it on Instagram because you're
Right.
gonna know.
Noticeable.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
if you have if you have the same shirt on and you rock it in a different style, whatever.
Yeah, that's different. It's a different outfit then.
But if like I have a dress that I love and it's like it's a dress, it's cute, it's on my Instagram page, I won't post it again.
yeah, I should
would.
probably. I'd
Me
wear it
some-
again,
I'd wear it again,
but I
just
won't
won't
post
post
it
again.
again.
The stories, if you got a regular post, the stories go in 24 hours. They're gonna have to
Yeah,
really
the story
be in
is
it to
different.
notice.
Yeah.
And then the archive worked good. So you know what I'm saying? You want to take one down, you want to see if that dress gonna do them same numbers again. You drop the dress, you're again, but you take the first one down before.
Right,
and
so
if
they
it don't
like
do as well.
right.
You take the other one down and put the other one back.
Right,
Because
it is gonna be somebody who's gonna like, did she just wear this dress? And
Right.
go back to her page. You're gonna be like, oh,
I guess not.
it's only one. She
I
only wearing
guess
one.
Mind your business.
Mind
You in my business? Don't do that.
Yeah.
All right, I have a question. Ladies or Quinton.
Ladies or Quinton.
Instead of marriage, would you sign a 4-year contract with your man or woman and sign an extension or a new contract when it's up?
No.
Y'all come up with the dumbest shit. Like,
Yeah.
why are y'all trying
That's
to
not
change
that
marriage?
bad.
That is terrible. I'm not signing no damn contract. You are not in the NBA.
80.
You're not getting drafted. You're not drafting
Y'all
another
want niggas to
girl.
ball.
Sign.
No.
Yeah.
No.
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 Check this out.
If you're gonna be committed to someone and you're
Be
gonna
committed.
sign something, just be fully committed. Like, there's no, let me renew my relationship, nigga. This ain't a. I mean, it might be a bill.
This is
but
not a lease. You're not leasing a car.
Like, you know, if you're gonna be committed, just be committed, bro.
Right.
It's a business deal.
Marriage is a business deal. That's why you
To
get a prenup.
And y'all gonna sign the prenup.
I would totally sign a prenup. Totally. I definitely would.
DJ? That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
Would I sign a prenup? Oh, and if let me just make sure. So if I was to sign a prenup, this is basically saying that if the marriage was to end sooner than a certain amount of years, then I have to pay that person, or that person has to pay me.
Well, there's different prenups.
or
like,
just
you can
not
say,
being able to get their money.
Depends
like,
on who signs it first time.
well, there's different things. Like, I know on Real Housewives of Potomac, one of the wives had a prenup with her husband, and it was, you know, if she and her husband get divorced and they have a son, then she's financially stable after that divorce. There's some majority, I feel like most normal prenups are whatever I came in this marriage with, I get to keep. Whatever we did together, we split 50-50. I feel like that's the normal prenup.
Okay, well then I would.
Or a specific amount
Of something, yeah.
versus 50-50. Like,
Right.
For example, some people's, well, from what I've seen, some people sign it if they don't have like the same type of resources or income as their partner. But then it's like, oh, if we do end up getting a divorce, you're not finna get 50-50 when I've been like the breadwinner of the
right.
house. But you'll get an amount, but you're not gonna get half of everything. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And
Right.
then it's like, yeah, the house and cars and things like that too. It really run down. It's really detailed.
Yeah.
Okay, well, now since you put it like that and we got understanding, I would say that I would sign a prenup, because how the hell you ain't got money and I ain't used some of your money to make my own money
Men
at
sign
this point.
prenups too.
Right,
Yeah,
of course,
so,
yeah.
I don't know what type of common
The,
knowledge everybody
Kanye
has, but
signed one with Kim, right?
Yeah.
You have to.
His financials were
Kind of juggling.
rocky
Yeah.
Yeah.
before they got together and
Yeah.
Kim fixed all of it.
And you know,
Of
when you think about
course.
it, when you think of
She's
them,
a
like,
businesswoman.
yeah.
As much as you love to hate the Kardashians, I'm not a fan of them. Whatever. But they are business women to the T.
They are.
They really are.
I mean, but then also they were also put in a position
They were.
to be business.
But they
women, so-
capitalized on it.
They
And you
most
can't be
definitely
mad
did.
at
Kim
that.
capitalized on it and brought the family with her. I'm very proud of what
Yeah.
she's done.
Take one for the team, so
Somebody got to do it.
somebody who gonna record? Meikko?
I'll record because I ain't filming. I'm not going to be in the film.
Girl, no, that's not what I meant.
Oh.
I'll take one for the team and do it.
Okay, Quinn.
I don't think it's as bad as you guys would.
Right. Wait, that's
What, the double standard?
that is the double standard.
It is. It
That's
is.
Y'all can be on video. We can't be on video, but y'all want to watch us. Ain't that weird?
Yeah.
True tea, true facts.
Period.
All right. This is kind of older, but I do want to say that little baby threw George Floyd's daughter a birthday party. This was like around Christmas time, and I thought that was big and that was nice because little baby got the money to do it. So still making her feel some type of I don't know, love, I guess.
Yeah.
Support.
Yeah,
Supporting.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Knowing
and-
somebody cares.
And I appreciate that, the whole gesture from him personally, just due to the fact, like, it's been so long. I just appreciate the fact that somebody still had George Floyd on the back of their mind to
Yeah.
support their daughter, making a statement.
Right.
His daughter making a statement like, yeah, we still support you. We haven't forgot.
Right.
And we're still going to be here.
Because it's so easy to forget.
Mhm.
And, you know, a lot of people, that's what they do. They forget. So, like you said, it was nice that he had her in the back of his mind.
Right.
Yeah, that was very
Do you have you guys realized that since COVID, it's like a lot of social media drama, like just continuing to go and go and go? Like, I don't know if it's just me, but there's not one time I don't get on Instagram and it's some type of artist drama. And I think that's because they just got so much time on their hands to be on their phone.
right.
Everyone does.
And it's like, dang, like, I don't want to get on Instagram no more. Like, I'm tired of seeing.
I feel like social media is just different, period. Like, social media has become so overwhelming since COVID. It's
like,
so overwhelming.
I mean, we kind of knew this was going to happen, though, when it first popped out. When
Yeah.
we first even heard to talk about it, it was going to shut down, like, and it was proof. And especially things like Instagram, where, you know, the lives and everything was happening. Like, they created this whole versus thing. Like, Tory Lanez, before 6ix9ine got out of jail, Tory Lanez broke a record on Instagram Live for the most people. Which I think 6ix9ine holds the record now, but Tory Lanez broke a record at what, 200K views.
Right.
Only happened after COVID started.
Right.
So everybody was at home with enough time to get on this man's live. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Would you prefer social media or no social media?
that's,
Would you?
That's hard because I'd be bored.
yeah.
Right.
I can't-
But I'm saying, like, not, okay, let's say it, not like an immediately cold turkey, you know, no social media. Like, let's just say that our technology didn't advance to, like,
What it is.
social media. Like, let's say we still had house phones, we still got phones, we can still call and text
I told
each
y'all I
other.
wanted a house phone.
But,
I told y'all that already.
but, like, you know, it's just basically we're just forced to see each other in person, and I think lives would be a lot more private, if that makes sense. Like, you know,
I do miss the privacy aspect of life. Like, everybody's in everybody's business, and, you know, everybody feels the need to post something, whether it be they dicks on the internet or they booties or pretending to give fellatio to a cucumber. Like, there's just so many.
I remember that.
So many things that are
Nobody
wrong
let it
with
go of
social
those
media
cucumbers.
today. Like, did y'all see the one with the gas pump?
What the fuck?
She was giving fellatio,
To the
performing
gas pump.
to a
She
gas
gross.
pump.
First off, it's outside.
Like clout is going to kill y'all. Like, I want y'all to know that.
Yeah,
'Cause
like, y'all
they're-
do anything for some money.
And
I don't think
you
she
look
got
stupid.
paid.
You didn't get paid. You did not get paid for sticking a gas pump in your mouth. It had
And
a
that's
condom on
nasty.
it, but that's weird. Like, that's weird.
That shows you that she really thought of that dumb shit. Like, she really said, okay, I'm at least put a condom on it. Bitch,
Anything
you still
for
nasty.
views.
Anything for the gram.
views, anything for likes. But yes, I do really miss privacy.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm not even like a super private person. Like, I'm not. But now, if more than anything, I want to be.
Right.
Because I just feel like you in my business. Don't do that.
I think that if we didn't have social media, there might not be as much of a issue like with self-esteem and insecurities and stuff like that, because people will be more content with what they have. I mean, yes, there might be Sally up the road who got a bigger tractor than you,
But Sally the only one.
Exactly. So you're not comparing yourself to someone all the way across the world.
And it gets hard to not compare yourself. Like,
Exactly.
when you see people doing, you know,
doing what you want to do.
What you want to do, or they're your age and they're living this life, and
kind of like when
you're working a 9 to 5.
Right, and kind of like, you know, whenever your friends about to start getting married, everybody getting married, having babies, and that's all you see on your social media, like, dang, am I behind?
Yeah.
But no, it's like everybody's in your own lane. Like, you know, what you want to do is going to take its own special time in its own special way.
Right.
And I think social media makes us speed up. Like, why are we so in a rush to have everything together right now?
Yeah.
And then we really think that gives us credibility. Like, I know y'all see people on Twitter all the time. It's like, oh, I'm 17, got my own house,
yeah,
car, paid
like,
for it by myself, this, that, and the third. Like, yeah, what y'all doing? You know what I'm
but
saying?
it doesn't
like,
really
want
matter.
It to be a comparison or something.
It doesn't.
Like,
Like, you got your house at 17, you do you. Some people still don't want that responsibility. Some people aren't ready for that responsibility, and that's completely okay. Like, that's okay.
And you know, some people, they do those things, or they try to be so far ahead too, so they can feel better than the other person, not because they wanted to achieve those things for themselves personally. It's just to look good.
And then some of it comes from the whole keeping up with the Joneses thing. Like, those people that are trying to do that, probably most likely, not everybody,
right,
but like a lot of them end up, you know, back in the situation that they were before, because they take on all this responsibility so quick. Like, you don't have to do all that. Everybody has a turn, and I feel like I truly believe that if you stick to that, everybody has a turn. You'll see how shit unfolds. Like,
most definitely. And adulthood is so fucking overrated. So if you're in
it's
high school,
it's not what y'all think it is.
You think,
like,
oh, I want to get my own apartment.
No.
You know, I want to
Keep
be able
living
to
with
do
your
whatever.
Not even high school, even our age.
Yeah.
Like, 'cause I know a lot of people who either, like, I don't know you guys' situation, but I stay in my own apartment, you know what I'm saying? But I work for an apartment complex.
Right.
Like, it's different. So don't look at me and try to compare yourself to me, because I'm not paying, like, we could go get the same apartment in this complex today, but I'm not going to pay that same amount that you would.
Right.
It's different. Like,
Exactly.
You don't know the circumstances about all this stuff.
right. Yeah.
So don't assume.
Like,
adulthood it's not it. Like,
and it's
we rush and we do things, and you know, it's fun. Like, there are aspects of it that's fun. You don't have to listen to your parents.
Freedom.
You get to do what you want, make your own decisions. Like, all that's fun, but all of that also comes with consequences, and it comes with decisions that you have to make, and you have to be ready to make those decisions. And if you are not, you need to stay in a zone where you don't have to worry about that.
Right. And
until you are ready.
Exactly. And if you want me to be honest, just being able to be free and do whatever you want, worth the actual things you have to do in adulthood, that shit is not worth it.
You gotta work every damn day.
Every day.
Like,
and then
you gotta pay bills.
And then you don't just have to pay for your living expenses and utilities. Like, you have to pay for so much more. Like, you gotta make sure you have insurance. You gotta make sure you go to the doctor. Like, it's
all types.
So it's. Listen, I'm getting stressed out even talking about
anybody
this.
who still stay with their parents, have y'all ever stopped to think, like, okay, yeah, what happens if you live by yourself?
Because rent is due on the 1st of every month.
What if you get sick?
Yeah.
Who's gonna take care of you?
You gotta take care of yourself.
Like, it kind of hurt my feelings for the first time. I was in my house by myself and I wasn't feeling good. I was like, who gonna go to the store and get me a ginger ale?
I remember when I moved to Louisiana and I lived in a dorm or whatever, and I got so sick from just like the climate change. No. I had tonsillitis, but I thought I had strep, but I had tonsillitis, and I had to take myself to the hospital. I remember I called my mom and I was just like, I just don't feel
good.
Come
get me.
Like, I'm so scared. And she's like, it's gonna be okay. Like, but those are things that you have to go through. Like, oh my God.
I don't know about you guys, but one thing that I did realize when I was in adulthood, it was like, damn, I really have to buy all this small shit like toothpaste and
deodorant, so
toiletries. Like, you know, I mean, of course you need your deodorant,
laundry detergent,
and toothpaste, but like thumbtacks, tape, scissors, like little shit, like
dish soap.
Can we talk about how expensive groceries are? They're so damn expensive. It's unfair. It's unfair.
Let's talk about how fucking expensive a microwave is. Like, why?
An iron.
I remember when I had to go buy a microwave. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Why is this microwave so expensive?
You gotta buy an iron and an ironing board.
Oh, and don't let you
gotta get a vacuum and a mop.
Exactly.
Got no vacuum. I be sweeping my carpet.
Listen.
Look, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Part of adulthood is, if you can't afford it, you gotta go without it.
Yep.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And that's something you gotta learn how to do.
You gotta learn how to save.
Exactly. Your hair, me being someone who, like, my hair and stuff always done, new hairstyle every 2 weeks. Oh, baby, yeah, your hair is not going to be done. You got to pay this bill instead.
Toes, yeah, you got to sacrifice a lot. Like, okay, can't get my nails done this week. Get them done. Y'all,
then also you get creative, too.
Sure do. You start learning how to do some stuff. I learned how to silk press my own hair because I was done paying, okay?
Right.
You have to learn how to do some stuff.
Huh. I got some like some technical wallpaper, but it's for the counters. I made marble counters and matte gray cabinets in my house.
Period.
You might have to.
Like,
Just some decorated.
yeah, like you really got to get creative, and you just realize you don't really realize how much stuff that you actually need. And
Let's not talk about furniture and how much a damn bed costs. A bed frame, a couch, chair.
Let's not forget the actual.
TV.
Let's not forget the
And
actual
what
thing.
the TV gonna sit on?
The mattress, a box. Don't forget your mattress. Some mattresses are expensive, and then you think you trying to. Oh, I'm gonna just get this cheap mattress from Walmart. Yeah, it's gonna be sleeping on a brick.
A brick.
Y'all,
You gotta get pillows. You gotta get sheets. Sheets are expensive as shit, and I don't know why.
And for some reason, I be fucking them sheets up. Like, I'm not even talking about sex or nothing. I
Right.
be tearing them sheets the fuck up. I need some more. Like,
yeah, and then most of the time you have to buy more than just one pack of sheets. And
Right.
then let's not forget like your shower curtain. You go get in the shower for the first time in the apartment, and you realize you ain't got no curtain, so you just shower with.
I really didn't ask
thing
for all
on.
this because now I'm getting pissed off. I did not ask
don't
for
forget
all
the plunger
this.
because by the time the toilet's clogged, it's too late.
Too fucking like you realize, damn, I ain't got no plunger. Go to the
And then you gotta
bathroom
pay.
downstairs.
You gotta pay for fucking plumbers and shit to come out. You gotta pay people to mow your lawn if you live in a
Everything.
house.
You pay for everything.
You pay for everything. You gotta pay for
Everything.
gas.
Everything.
Don't
costs
get a
money.
car. Don't be trying to flex and get a car that's gonna cost you $50 in gas.
Right.
Moral
And
of the story.
don't forget them those oil changes that you got to pay for and all the
I
maintenance you got to do
still
in
need
your
my oil
car.
change. Still.
And don't let that engine mess up me. Oh my gosh, y'all, adulthood fucking sucks.
Tires.
Run
Tires.
the other way.
Tires are expensive.
Tires.
Just don't grow up. Just don't grow up.
Y'all don't grow up. Just enjoy.
Live at home.
Tell your parents that.
There ain't nothing wrong
Milk-
with it.
look,
And
check
don't
this
let
out.
anybody tell you different.
Milk your parents for whatever you
Facts.
can get.
Right.
Do not stop until they kick you out.
Wait.
Trust me on this.
Yes. I'll say if you can pay a little Wi-Fi to hush him up for about another year or two.
Yeah.
You know,
Help
help
out.
Oh yeah.
Help out, guys.
This is the sauce right
Clean
here.
the
Okay,
kitchen.
pay the if y'all only got Wi-Fi, because I know a lot of people, our parents, like my mom got the internet, phone, and TV. I'm not paying her Comcast. It's very expensive.
Right.
But if y'all trying to get in, if you only child, definitely try to get the electricity. It don't matter what the house is. It ain't gonna be too much higher than like
Right.
$200 a month. You can do that. If you really try to keep it low, pay the trash. If you stay at a house that actually gets their trash picked up once a week, you only pay you pay quarterly, so every 3 months. And it's
Right.
only like $45.
I didn't even know
Oh yeah,
that.
the trash.
$60
I didn't know
it's
that.
normally not that
I
big.
did not know that.
every 3 months.
Okay. See? Damn. Another thing I'm going to have to pay for soon.
Yeah. Oh,
real.
I didn't know that you had to get insurance for your apartment either.
Oh yeah, I mean
Renters
Like,
insurance.
renters
is
insurance.
Yeah,
nothing.
renters insurance.
Well,
I
renters
didn't know
insurance
that. I
is
thought you
$20
just. At first, I didn't know that. I was like, I thought you just moved in, but now you got renters insurance just in case.
Because
Oh,
shit
it's
happens.
just so
Yeah.
depressing.
Yeah.
But before we go, I just want my little piece about social media. I miss the intimacy that came with regular social interactions. Like, and that it's not even, it has to be an intimate interaction, but you know, you can find intimacy in anything. You know what I mean? Like, we can have some sort of intimacy with just us doing this show and everything
Right.
like
Right.
that. So like, concerts are different now. Any party, family gathering, like, you know what I'm saying? Like the
Everybody
damn
on the
baby
phone.
shower not intimate because everybody trying to get it on their story.
Yeah, take pictures.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you
That's
can't
true.
even go
They
to a
don't live
date
in the
without.
moment.
You can't even let a guy buy you a date. I mean, take you on a date without posting your plate or something,
Right.
or posting the tickets to whatever show
Guilty.
y'all going to. You know what I mean?
I don't post food.
Or
unless it's
you walked
beautiful.
into the hotel room and he done dressed it up nice. You got the rose petals and the candles and the moet.
You got to share it.
But you got to make sure you record before you go
at the
in.
door, before you walk in, you just like, oh my god. Or you start the video so you can walk through
Right.
with the camera on. Like,
Y'all
you
should
didn't have to
see
do
him
all
walking.
this. You posted your Christmas gifts like somebody won't come rob you.
Yeah, I get that.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Quinton, is there a moment like in your childhood that you could just one before we leave that you remember and it's like, man, like I miss that. Like I wish I had it. Like I can give an example. I miss going outside, like the smell
Like
of just
actually
playing.
going outside?
Yeah, like playing outside
Just to be
all
out
I was
there.
going to say
fucking
that. Yeah.
day.
Yeah.
How was we outside all day? We would. your mamas didn't want you to come in and get water. You was drinking out the side of the
Don't
house.
be going in and out that door.
Like,
Don't
y'all
do
are
it.
literally
You smell
lit.
like outside.
Yes, and you just, y'all just exploring, like.
I remember being like in high school, like sophomore year, and I had like a brand new set of friends, and I'm still friends with to this day. And we would be outside in Park Hill all the time, like till like midnight, to like doing nothing.
Yeah.
Just out.
Yeah, there used to be us in high
So
school too.
fun.
Like people, I don't even know how my house became a spot, but like, you know, smoke a little weed or whatever. But like we used to dead ass be outside. My mother's house in the middle of the night. It don't matter what day of the week it is. We just out there standing
Posted.
around like it's a club or something. It's not even a whole bunch. It's probably the most
Parking lot pimping.
Parking lot pimping.
But you know,
cul-de-sac
I was
pimping.
never, I didn't have one of those like moms where I could be outside as soon as street lights came on, my ass in the house. Like I was like,
one of those like, oh yeah, if y'all going outside, y'all like it's dark. Stay in front of the house.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We just, oh, mom, you know, she ain't really condone smoking or anything. Like, mom, we just, our friends, we finna go talk for a little bit. Just made that a normal thing. She wasn't even worried about it as long as we didn't get far. Like,
Or just when you lived in a community and all
Yeah.
your friends lived in the same community, so y'all meet in the same like little,
Yep,
whatever that
that's how
little
it was.
electricity box was.
that transformer.
Yes, just sitting there like,
true.
and then the maintenance man. I remember the maintenance man and the property manager was like, "Get off of there! Y'all can't sit on there! Y'all can't sit on there!" But we always come back. Yeah. We always thought it was gonna blow up. Why?
I remember we went to this pool party in Aurora, which is like far, y'all. We went there real quick. We went there and then the pool party got shut down and we had to catch the bus. It was like midnight. The bus stops running at midnight. We begged the bus driver to like take us to this spot. We were like, please take us to this one spot. We got close there and we walked all the way to my best friend's apartment just doing dumb shit. Like that was fun.
Yeah. I've made so many great bad decisions.
I know.
Yeah,
It was
it's
such a
like,
good life.
Kids these days will never feel bad.
yeah.
Well,
I feel kind of bad for them.
Really,
but
even after 2022, when it's kind of like dangerous to go outside, isn't it?
yeah.
So,
yeah. All right. Well, all that reminiscing.
Yes.
I missed y'all. Like this, it was so much fucking fun.
It was lit. I'm so happy to be back.
Well, we will be back next Thursday. Y'all know who it is and who does it the best. Inexperienced Adults, you're listening to us, and you will hear us again Thursday, 7 to 9. I'm your girl, Meikko Love.
And it's your girl, DJ.
See you next week.
Bye.